into it now.
Testing.
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 Testing. Yep.
Oh, test.
Cool. Cheers. You see, crashing. Old mate's buddy 4 times the limit, goes through the red light, takes on the green light round, flicks the car. You gotta the amount of alcohol in the system from
Stumbling afterwards.
Who's expected to win?
So I had a look at the ladder today.
Yeah.
Checks are in 4th, and Vikings in 5th.
Oh.
With 2 points separate.
All to play for. Final spot, top 4. How many rounds were there?
Good evening and welcome to our Hockey ACT live streams here tonight. We've got 2 games coming up this evening, beginning with Tuggeranong Vikings versus Old Canberrans in the women's, followed by Old Canberrans versus Wests in the men's.
We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, which pay our respects to them, which we play our great game on their land. So we pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. And we're playing on Ngunnawal country this evening.
So tonight for Old Canberrans we've got Amy Arnott, Katrina Bailey-Price, Gemma Batista, Edwina Carr, Rach Lendrum, Isabel Lovell, Rachel McDonald, Michaela Patterson, Shannon Visser, Nicola Priest, Caitlin Tucker, Lucy Balfour, Emily McKinnon, Julia Bruce, Brianne Runge, and Tracy Cockman.
And for Tuggeranong Vikings, we have Samantha Reid, Sarah White, Kira Pogmantier, Ashley Deacon, Imogen Dorset, Helen Legg, Sophie Gagan, Philippa Lendrum, Jessie Thurl, Jessica Cox, Jennifer Felton, Ellen Vahi, Deanna O'Brien and Katie Slater.
And we've already had a couple of quick goes down that right sideline. Ball's just lost there by Vikings on the way out. Freezing cold down here this evening.
It's a balmy 6 degrees according to the scoreboard, so a bit warm compared to the 8:30 trainings, but
yeah, they'll be used to these conditions.
Yes.
It's a good contest there, spoiled. Not letting checks out easily. Very aggressive press there. Just off the foot. Still with checks, lots of space on the far side.
Vikings pressing well.
Yeah, lots of good pressure coming there. And Tuggeranong, looks like they're going to go around the other side. Some good space here.
Coxie on the ball, trying to find a teammate.
Yeah, no one looking too keen. Goes for a long one. Nearly connects. Does connect. Looking dangerous.
Circle penetration. Good tackle there from the Czechs defender.
Yeah, not quite able to consolidate possession, but I think they're content with not allowing a shot there. Bit of time, back to Coxie again. Long ball again, this time just over the back line. The defensive midfielder's not looking particularly interested so far in getting the ball for Vikings, giving Coxie a nice easy early option. Still checks ball. Picked up. And just a high ball there, taken quickly by Michaela Patterson, I think that is. Weathers a contest, gets her way through. Looking pretty dangerous here. And just loses her footing on the blue stuff.
Yeah, it gets a bit slippery when the temperature drops with the
2 balls.
Ice on the field. No, not cold enough yet.
All the way out to Tuck. And good ball, but Bree couldn't hold on to it. Out to Shannon, connects with Rach. Knocked over the side there.
Czechs linking well down in these pockets each side. Just picked off there by the Tuggeranong defender.
Yeah, they've looked good out wide early. A couple of their balls into the defensive midfield have not come off as I think they would like them to. But they've been creating good space down the sides regardless. And yeah, just off the foot back there out on the side. But yeah, Sophie Gagan elects to pass that one off. Good one touch and good link there. Oh, just loses it. Rach Lendrum picked off again.
Good inset there. Scrapping for the ball.
I'd just like to see her maybe go backwards there and connect the pass and keep possession, but she's done well to win a contest there and just consolidate possession in the ball. Czechs dropping into a back four. Breeze come out of the midfield. They've connected well there.
Good arc on the receives there. Draw the foot.
Looking for where there's space out on the far side. I like the instinct there. And yeah, Czechs just playing with their structure a little bit. Back three, back four, moving in and out of that shape. Just giving themselves some more options.
Good option there to link with the play rather than going forward.
Yeah, I think Czechs were scrambling well and had kind of sewn up all of the holes at the back there.
Good long ball there.
Great connection. Bit of a speculator, but no one can get on the end. Great ball.
Good strong call there from umpire Dylan Brick. Arms out nice and wide
Yeah,
to signal
that's
the
good
16.
technique. Shannon links it with Rach again.
Good one too.
Nice. Good movement forward again after the pass too. Really aggressive looking. Just couldn't keep hold of the ball, but showing good signs early. Deep to Coxie. Blasts one long again. Just not a fortuitous bounce on that one. Ends up with Amy. Links out the back. Just need to probably find a link. Yeah, under a bit of pressure there. Not able to keep it, but
Good job from the
fortunately-
Vikings defender there, putting her head down, putting her under pressure.
Definitely. And another speculator. This one's floated into a bit more space. Czechs are going to have to play it. And just well played under the foot there. Bit of scrap. Good tackle. Unlucky.
Quick play here. They get a stick on it, and
They did. Can she keep
Still
it in?
in.
She can.
well done.
And well cleared. But not able to find that outlet ball. So they're going to be back under pressure again. A bit of stylistic difference here as well. You can see Czechs are a little bit more content to hold off and not to press that Vikings back group.
Good
play.
elimination skills there.
Good defense. Nice, strong, low. But Czechs just struggling to find a ball that will connect with someone and allow them to hold possession for a little while and get themselves out of pressure. Direct. And off the foot there.
A high press here from Vikings, really trying to pin them into this corner.
Yeah, they've stayed up and they're not particularly concerned with where the players are positioning themselves from Czechs either. They look pretty zonal to me, but the ball is squeaked through. And Czechs have got possession on the half line. See if they stay up here as well. Over the top. Picked off pretty easily there. Inside, out again. Looking for the help side. I'd like to see this one keep going. Good tackle. But ball rescued. And good defensive work there.
I've liked seeing each team make those triangles out of defence, the 1-2s, up the line. Been really effective to get it out of defence.
Yeah, when they've been looking in that shorter game, just some 1-2s, small triangles, we've seen them be much more effective. That's probably one going against the trend there, where they find another long ball. The Vikings connecting forward.
Good strong
Great
tackle.
kickoff. And just hold the ball here. Oh, one overlapping. Here we go. Three with the ball being closed down.
Vikings have numbers in defence. Well done to apply the pressure to force the mistake there.
Yeah. And with Katrina on, it looks like Czechs want to play a little bit more aggressively. She He's searching a little bit more up there for some pressure on those fullbacks, and they've come up with the goods. They're going to turn over in that front half, and unfortunately just give it straight back.
We've got a 3-on-4 here. Well done to find an open teammate.
Yeah. Off the foot there.
If they play it quickly, they've got numbers out wide left.
Yeah, it's a bit narrow though. I worry if they're going to be able to find it, but they do. They have found it. And good ball across. Just the back of the stick there, that trap. But positioning's good. Ball looks good. Some space out on the right. And back out again. Could be under some pressure here. They've been split. And great trap.
Ooh.
On
Good
your
skills
nose.
Where's
Be
the
my advice there. Get on your nose.
body on the line?
Good tackle, but just a little bit too much contact there with the stick, I think. Good intentions, good pressure. In the midfield, in a bit of danger, but out again
Well done.
quickly. Good 1-2 links, but just that last ball being a little bit erratic. Picked off. Numbers 4 and 3 here, but
Good
great
shave
back
tackle.
Bit of a mess there, but Vikings ball. Picked off. Amy Arnott in front again. And just knocked over the sideline there. And
Just
off the
rolls
foot.
on the foot there. Unlucky.
Over the sideline again. Jack's just kind of brute forcing down the right here a little bit. They've got space
Yeah, a
to
left
go
half.
back the
that's-
other way, but
Left half is open.
a bit of a tennis match here, but they've picked it off, and 3 on 3. Good cover defense, and
Long corner.
just not quite able to keep it there, so Vikings are going to get a setup here. Be able to attack with some numbers and in shape.
If they can get it out, they've got numbers on the right side here.
Yeah, Czech's doing well to keep him there, though, for the most part. Not able to find anything there. Quick shot, good save.
save.
Great rebound, though. Excellent rebound.
Good goal there from Helen Meg.
That
Yeah.
ball bounced off the keeper's foot straight to her stick.
Yeah, well, she was in the right position.
Bit
But,
unfortunate
yeah.
from the Czech's goalkeeper there, but
Many people you see in the circle are up
yeah.
high, but down low.
Sticks
And
around their waist. You know,
Yeah.
you want to be down and dangerous there, and Helen was and has come up with the goods as a result. So a 1-0 start for Tuggeranong Vikings.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
So if your Czechs here, I think a little bit more aggression, go for it. Try not to go into the breakdown.
Which I think they're doing. They're going for it.
Yeah, it's good play.
Just trying to link in the
Just-
circle.
Not quite able to connect with that last striker. Good pressure though. Great pressure.
Good team tackling there.
But Sophie Gagan, I think, there is able to find a couple of feet to blast the ball away. Czech's goalkeeper's played that because otherwise it'd be a long corner.
Good
But
pressure
she
here from
might regret it.
Vikings.
No. Okay, she's done well to earn herself a 16 there.
Good team tackling there, the double team.
Yeah.
Really puts them under pressure.
Lots of space out here on the near side, on the left.
Oh, great ball there.
Great dish. And
Good cover defence.
Yeah, in there quickly. I think that's Shannon. Well, it's hard to see from here. And Czechs have gotten the ball back, but given it away again.
And I think it's going to be a long corner, yeah.
Yeah. So 1 more minute here. Vikings good, strong possession up here in the front quarter. And I think this is a good choice to just go around the other side, see what they can find. Imogen connecting in the midfield.
Good ball into the circle there. And earns the PC.
Yep, bit of a direct one, but they've been able to connect with a few of those longer passes so far this game already. So I think they backed themselves to connect with the pass a little bit further when they see it. So
what are we going to see here?
I'd love to see a drag flick.
Drag flick.
Imogen's got a decent one on her, and she is on the battery. Vikings a little bit confused as to if it's a double battery or not. I'm not sure if that's deception.
It's going to one. Oh.
Okay. Oh, but mistrap. So, yeah.
Unlucky there.
So a bit of a wasted opportunity there for Vikings, but unfortunately they haven't conceded or given away much field possession at all. They've still got possession in the front half.
I'm glad I'm not a runner on the defensive corner. Otherwise, I would be in the complete wrong place if I thought it was going to battery one.
Yeah,
there,
I think so. Probably best to just react to where the ball goes rather than being too predictive. But Czechs just not quite able to get out cleanly here. It's going to be another long corner.
Got 5 seconds left in the first
May not
quarter.
get it on though.
Yeah.
Bit of trouble getting the ball there in time. So that's going to be the break.
Tuggeranong will be happy with the lead in the first quarter, but it's been pretty evenly poised in the first quarter there, but they just got that lucky bounce in the circle to put it in.
Yeah, really, there has not been a lot of shooting from either team, so we've really only seen one, maybe 2 shots from Vikings, and one has gone in the goal, so there's not too much separating the two teams, I don't think.
We'll have to see what this second quarter holds.
Yeah, I'd say we could probably say that Vikings had the majority of the possession, but it was pretty end-to-end, and I think Czechs had a couple of good chances there that went begging, so I think we're definitely still in the market for a close game.
Well, you did tell me before the game started that it is 4th versus 5th on the ladder, so you would expect a close one out of that.
Yes, we are. There is a finals spot up for grabs here. Just good rebound there. So Czechs currently in the lead there. So Czechs in 4th, Vikings in 5th.
Good tackle in the
Tackle
circle.
there, just taking the ball off her. Not quite able to connect with the clearance though, so they're still under pressure.
Still with the free hit there.
Absolutely. And good positioning. Tucker in the right spot there. If Vikings are able to win this one, they'll move to 4th. So a final spot up for grabs. Both teams will be wanting to hold on to that, and a win for Czechs would put them a good sort of 5 points clear with about 7 rounds to go. So good long ball down in the corner, but Tuck not able to keep control. Vikings in the circle again.
Good composure.
Yeah.
The Czechs defender.
Just a cool head there from Amy to make sure she doesn't concede that possession too close to the goal. I'd like to see Vikings come out here. They're forcing things a little bit, but it's worked for them. They've got possession in the circle. Good tackle again. Still under pressure.
Link in the circle. Trying to find the foot. And she
she's able
does.
to find one, yeah. So for this corner, I'd like to see Vikings shoot.
Yep.
I'd like to see them get a shot away. Nothing too fancy, just get it out, make the trap, get a shot. Ask the goalkeeper a question to make the save.
Get on the rebounds like they did for the first goal.
Yeah, absolutely. So Imogen on the left battery, looks like Helen on the right. They're going for the same one, just out short. And good defense, good running. Gutsy got out there, got the stick down, stick to the ball, all over the back line. Good pick off by Rach Lendron there, but not able to connect with a teammate, keep possession.
See if they can take it out left.
Same thing there.
Oh, great vision there to find that open player.
Good trap and good save.
Good save.
Well done.
Good clearance. They've managed to clear it again. Czechs, they've...
Yeah, desperate defending.
Yeah, they've defended well. They just need to link with someone on the defensive outlet to...
Yeah, if they can't
maintain
find someone on the
possession.
outlet, then they're really just going to be defending for the rest of the game, and it's going to be pretty tough to score from there. So, and conversely, Vikings will just have sort of as many goes, as many shots at the circle as they like until Czechs eventually make a mistake big enough that it ends up in the net. So they are going to need to try to maintain some more possession. Free hit just inside the 25, I think, or just outside. Goes the short side. Good angle.
Good drag there. Great link in the circle.
Yeah, but Czechs just first to the ball there again. Still not able to clear.
Can she win the free hit? And she can.
Yeah. So a little bit of the problems that Czechs are having manifesting themselves in some opportunities for Vikings. Czechs always seem to be the first to the ball in the circle and first to the,
Yep.
you know, always in front of their player, doing the right defensive things, but then just clearing the ball rather than linking with a teammate and having a go at sort of consolidating that possession and getting themselves out of it. So
100%. See what they do here. Goes to battery one. Well done.
Run down. Balls are bouncing in a contest. Czechs first to the ball again. And Sarah White first to that ball, just not quite able to connect it with a teammate though. Long corner still. I feel like Vikings have had possession pretty much all quarter.
All quarter for the first 5 minutes of this
About
quarter.
5 minutes or so. Deep out to Coxie. Not an easy option there, short. Good. But Czechs just in front again there, Shannon. To Rach. Pops it out there, not able to keep hold of it. Bit of a battle.
Well picked off there from the
Yeah,
Vikings
just a
player.
little bit of a bounce on the trap, and that was enough. Bree finds the stick to connect. Rach keeps it. Connects with the player there. That's good signs. Tuck with the ball. She needs to earn herself a free hit if she can. She can't.
Unlucky.
And just
Runs out of
back
turf.
line there. Yep.
Let's see if they can hold the ball here, Checks, just to...
Yeah, I'd like to see him go around the outside, somewhere where there's a bit of space. Or in and out, that's good. But now Tuck's in a bit of a position where she's in trouble.
Good press from Vikings there, and they win the ball. Well done.
And good patience too. No one's rushing in the tackle. Ooh, just throws that ball a little far in front. Good patience in the tackle.
Yep.
They're not
Not to rush,
rushing.
yep.
They're not giving away free hits. I'm sure that all that Tucker wanted there was just an opportunity to earn a free hit, and they didn't give it to her, and she had to kind of navigate her way through. That's a good play there to find an out. Asking Cooksey a question. Can you make that trap?
She can.
And Vikings back in possession.
Well done.
And she's not quite able to keep that ball in her possession. So Trina with a good touch there. 4-on-4, moving forward quickly. But again, Sarah's just there to pick that one off. Connects again, connects again.
Oh,
And
great
here
ball.
we go, nice play through here. So Imogen running forward. She's got good numbers, but a little touch there just spoils things. In, out.
Great ball movement here from Vikings.
Yeah,
That
but a
is-
little bit direct on that last
Yeah,
pass.
I
I think
agree.
I'd like to see them go out to the T spot. You know, ask those Czechs defenders to make some tackles down around the edge of the circle, down near the back line,
'Cause then,
where it's a
yeah.
little bit more difficult.
Yeah, because then the defence moves out wide, to then the space opens up. So if they do
Yeah.
that, they can.
And one of the
manipulate
reasons I think the
defence,
Czechs has been making so many of those sort of interceptions and you know, those traps where they're in front of their player and doing the right defensive things is Vikings is making things a little bit
Yeah.
easy for them in,
Yeah.
in being quite direct with their passes. Their choices to sort of go through the middle have been pretty common. So I'd like to see Vikings just spread the ball a little bit more in attack, but another great press, really strong. And that's a good linking pass. Keeper's out and well read. Good save. Umpire Dylan Brick letting that one play, but it's going to be a penalty corner. A little bit of disadvantage on the shot there, I think. So he's not going to count that shot as a fair go. An advantage, so he's going to give the penalty corner.
I think on the shot she got stick checked. I think that's what he was blowing
Yeah.
there, but
And with two players between her and the goal, you probably can't argue that's going to be a penalty stroke. It's probably not deliberately breaking play down, so not a deliberate foul either. But nonetheless, Vikings have got another good scoring opportunity for them.
before then we had two good shots on goal as well, making the goalkeeper move. So
Yeah, and some good saves too.
Yeah.
She hasn't made big mistakes. This one's to Helen. A hit, and just not quite able to deflect that one into the goal. But it's going to be a long corner. So quick play. Sophie Gagan blasts that one in. Checks are good enough. They make the trap, bring it down, get it onto a foot, get themselves a 16. Good defense. And just in front again there, Sarah White. Good, strong play. And tomahawk shot. Just over the back line on the near side there. Bit of a quicker play. I like it. That's out there on the 45. Good possession. Oh, that looks like it might just go long there. So still, ball's at this end of the field.
yep, that's
For
what
the
they
first time, it seems like all quarter, really.
want. Then they need to hold it here. No,
Yeah,
good,
and that's a good
tackle.
start. Here's Katrina. She loves these ones.
Oh.
There it is.
What a finish, bottom left.
Yeah, she scores more goals than most players have shots in a season. So if there was anyone on the Czechs team, I think I'd back to make that one. It'd be Katrina, and she does. So we've got an equaliser, 1-1. Vikings, for all their opportunities, have not been able to put in a go-ahead. So Imogen happy on the right.
I was going to say, it feels like that's Czech's first shot of the game. And it's going
Yeah,
in,
just
so,
about. So
but yeah, she backed herself and it good work. So, good skills there from Imogen too.
yeah, just finds herself enough space
Yep.
to throw a pass, but again, down the centre.
Should have been the foot there. No, it's all right.
Rach just not quite able to connect with Katrina. Checks in good position again. I feel like Vikings.
They're right there.
I'm not really sure if there's an extra sort of 5 yards or so on either sideline. I think they might be practicing on a narrower field or something. I think they'd find a lot more success spreading the ball a little bit wider, but that one off a foot. Good play.
Called back from Dylan, and rightly so. Didn't take it where the free hit was earned.
Yeah. And maybe ball not quite stationary either, so
Yeah.
I think fair. Goes direct. And
Should have been the long corner there.
yeah, so making those Czechs defenders make some traps, make some long, challenging traps on the run, that sort of thing. Not the worst strategy in the world, but this is the point where I really like to see Vikings spread the ball a bit. Attack the T spots, work the far side, see what they can do. But still Vikings possession.
Hold it round the back here. Oh,
Oh, Coxie just misses that one. Hit a rock on the turf just in front of her perhaps.
holding the stick.
And pulls up in the Czechs' front quarter. For the first time, it seems like,
Great strong tackle there.
since that goal they scored. So last time Czechs were up here, they scored. So let's see if they can produce something of similar quality. Ball across the face. It's going to stay in and in Czechs' possession. And that's off the foot there. So Czechs with their first penalty corner of the game.
What do they have in store on the top of the circle on the PC?
Well, I would back Katrina to hit off
Yep.
the penalty corner. I think they've probably got a couple of more options, but that would probably be my go-to.
Gone short.
Oh, and a good strike, I think looking for the deflection
Yep.
there on the far post. But that player just not quite able to get in time. There's a quick counter-attack here.
Good touch
Great
there.
running. Really good running to get there and make that one in time. Break that play down. And good touch, but not able to keep possession. And a direct ball,
Yep.
fair enough. A decent contest there for that ball, but another Czechs free hit. In the midfield, out again, good shape, good play,
Good linking. Good linking
and that's really
pass.
nice.
Oh, unlucky. Great vision there, but just
They're missing that last
Yeah,
pass a
that's
little
it.
bit, Czechs. They've looked a lot more energised since that goal by Katrina to level it, but still just struggling to connect with that final pass and make them look really dangerous. Weathers that tackle well. Bit of a wild one there, yeah.
got just the advantage there. Yep.
Yeah, I think Dylan being a little generous and not giving a rest there for that player, but you know, better to keep the cards away as long as possible.
You want to see plays on the field rather than
That's right.
off, but I'd say if that sort of thing happens again, he would be having a word.
Yeah, I'd say so. Great tackle. And in a bit of trouble. Yep, Czechs are able to do the defensive work to close that opportunity down and set themselves up. Ball down in the corner. Nothing really there. No, and that's going to be a Czechs ball for off the foot there. So, high press and over the top. Well controlled, but good pressure from Bree.
Unlucky not to link their teammate there.
Yeah, but Czechs in front again.
Yeah.
Good defensive
Yeah.
work. They've been doing all the right things defensively this quarter. In fact, the whole game really. That one goal scored by Vikings really a bit of luck of the draw there. That ball just bouncing right to the striker's stick. And off a foot there. And into half time. So the score's now level. Vikings certainly with the run of play, but just not quite able to convert.
Good fight back from Czechs in that second quarter after being overrun in the first, but it felt like. But that one shot can change the momentum of the game, and it has. So.
Yeah, and they've looked much more energized since. So it's really, really nice to see we've got a game heating up here. And welcome back to the Hockey ACT live streams brought to you by Transformed, an award-winning education and training organisation. And we'd like to thank them for being a major partner of the live streams for 2022. Level game, 1-1, courtesy of Katrina Bailey-Price's tomahawk into that bottom left-hand corner partway through the second quarter. So we've got an exciting game in store for us, as these two teams will both want to be maintaining their position within touching distance of that finals spot, with only a few rounds left to go. And an early one goes begging past the post there.
Good early start from Czechs. They're coming out with the momentum they gained from that second quarter after scoring that goal.
Yeah, and once the scorelines got level, I think they played with much more energy.
Yeah.
A little bit more intent in what they're trying to do. They had some trouble really connecting with, outlet passes and stuff like that, but you can't really say that the intent was not there to be energetic, battling, trying to win the game and take the game on. So quick play. And
once again, in front.
Yeah, you can't fault their defensive intensity, really. Coxie just long clearing ball out there, nearly connects with Helen. Tucker on the ball, I think. Yep. This goes a short one. Pato wins a free hit. 5 yards of space gained. Lots of space on the far side. I think going out, despite that aggressive press, probably a good choice. Get that ball moving.
Yep. And get the defenders moving as well, more importantly.
Yeah, and just really unfortunate that one didn't connect there, because that was a good choice, I think.
Good attack here through the 45.
Yeah, and just
Can
strong on the ball there, Tucker, able to find it.
Done.
And Pato, yeah.
Yep. Good cover defensively.
Yeah, I've been quite impressed with Czechs defensively so far. Their intent, their intensity, it's always really good. They're always in front of their players, that sort of thing. They make some mistakes, but they always look to make up for it. Good tackle.
Bit of a rushed pass there from the Czechs player. But
not a lot of other options though. She's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I was going to say good pressure from the Vikings player.
And
first
free hit just outside there. That's gone 5 now. They can go in, but
getting the stick in there.
Some more good defensive intensity there from, I think, Michaela Patterson. So free hit back to Coxie. Playing that pivot well for Vikings so far. Good choice out here. And checks in front again. And a noisy challenge there will result in a Czechs free hit.
Tries to play quickly, just missed.
Just a little bit rushed.
Yeah.
I think she's a bit hesitant. Trapping that ball in that little box that Vikings have set up. They've got sort of that little trap set up with some of their forwards and midfielders. So they're really looking for the ball to be trapped in there and then to close the player down and strip them of the ball. So understandably a bit hesitant to get the ball and hold it in there, but that was a bit rushed.
Indeed, as Vikings win the free hit out here on the right side. And well picked off.
Yep, I think that might have been Rachel Lendrum picking her younger sister off there. Ball's here with Czechs. not able to find a cross, but does find a free hit. And it's going to be a little bit closer to the 25, I think. Yeah, about there. Okay. And a bit of confusion as to where that ball was taken or not, but Czechs keep possession, and they're going to come back. Fair choice. They're a little bit deep maybe, but Tucker in good position, finds a good ball. Out here on the right, illumination.
Yep.
Good cover defense from Vikings. They're able to keep that, and 16.
Good scramble there. As soon as the ball comes across, they're pressing straight away. So it's putting our Czechs under pressure to do something.
Absolutely. And one of those long balls nearly connects, but just picked off there and then played with the back of the stick. So Czechs free hit on the half line. Certainly looking more dominant this quarter than they did in that sort of second quarter, where
Yep.
really they spent 5 minutes defending before they were able to get the ball past halfway. Now they're looking good. That pass,
Just a bit wayward.
yeah, a little bit of a misfire, but direct ball goes begging again.
Just can't link with that striker, but good lead.
Yeah.
Just needed to.
But I like the intent
Yeah.
as well. So, you know, if you've got the option available, there's no reason not
Yep.
to. From a free hit the ball onto the dot to the centre forward who takes a shot, you know, and you sort of choose your passes in descending order from there. So if Vikings reckon they can connect with this pass, I don't think it's the worst decision in the world. So it's good of them to really ask these questions of the Czechs defence to see if they can connect some of them and make themselves a high quality opportunity for relatively low risk. But and just off the foot there, umpire's a little bit confused. It was a bit of a noisy challenge, so I think Czechs thought it was theirs, Vikings thought it was theirs. All sorted now. And Vikings a little bit flat across the back there with Coxie having to commit forward for that ball.
Bit of confusion once again, but
just inside the 25 there, or just outside, it looks like. Vikings probably going to go direct here. Yep. And good defensive pressure from Katrina. And Rach under a bit of pressure just knocks that one over the sideline. Fair enough. Quickly taken. Good skills.
great ball.
And Helen, tight control of the ball, not bringing her stick off it to shoot. Good connecting. Ooh, ball across the face, just not able to connect with Jessie Thurl there, I think that was.
Good skills from both of them to find the space to get the shot away.
Yeah,
but
really good decision, I think, from Helen there, not to bring her stick off the ball and to blaze away at it, because I don't think she would have gotten it. I think by the time she brought her stick off the ball to shoot,
defense were all over it.
the defense would have poked it away from where she was going to swing. So good construction there. That's a good sign for Vikings that they're constructing some good play inside Czech circle. But Trina picked one off. Coxie, great tackle there. Doesn't buy the sold backstick pass there. A little bit tangled up. Quick free hit taken. Probably
not 5.
Yeah, a little bit generous there, I think, maybe from the umpire, but fair enough. Over the top.
Great ball.
Connects well. Into the top again. Helen finds enough space to shoot. Great save. And checks first to the rebound that time. And earns a free hit.
Just rushing
Well
through
done.
that tackle, but great shot on target, making the keeper make a save.
Yeah, looking very clean defensively this quarter so far, Czechs. Giving away some opportunities, but they're not high quality opportunities. They're not, not open looks at the goal or anything like that. So, and Katrina just not quite able to connect with that ball on her tackle. So, free hit. taken quickly, going direct, but Katrina's there again, gets the touch. And she's in some open field. She loves it here, but no, puts it too far in front. Over the top. And free hit checks. Not quite enough space there.
I'm glad to see some overheads coming into the game after that first half where they were mostly direct and flat balls, but changing it up with the aerials.
Yeah, great turn there. And surprising which team is doing it as well. Oh, unfortunate. Well cleared there by Jenny. But I would have thought with that high press of Vikings, we'd be seeing some overheads out of checks. But Vikings, now that checks have pushed a little further up, looking a little bit more intent in terms of pressing, they're needing to go over the top a few more times. So in here, Pato with the ball, just high there off a Viking stick. So checks free hit, and maybe going around the back here. Yep. Bit of pressure. And the pressure's enough. So stick just knocked away there. So maybe I'm not able to make a proper trap, but
wins it
tackle.
back.
Free hit Vikings in midfield. A little bit of transition play.
Well done.
It's getting a little bit sloppy now, I feel. They're just taking some options, I think, that maybe not well constructed. They're a little bit direct. I'd like to see both teams just slow down and construct their play a little bit more. Pick their battles.
Yeah, just hold the ball, get the sustained pressure.
Much more like this. This is better, I think. Good open field.
Finding your
Linking with
teammate.
each other. And just off the toes there, unfortunately. But again, checks with the stick on the ball. They're not able to connect. A bit of miscommunication there, though. And just good choices
Good strength
there.
on the ball.
And a good choice to just go back there and consolidate possession. There wasn't really much happening forward. She was under pressure. So although Czechs have possession now, that's a good sign. And that trap not looking as intent as it was perhaps in the first half there.
Great movement.
The ball was allowed into that space, and Vikings didn't seem to want to take it off her. Good challenge. Picked off. Out to the side. Checks ball. They could take this quickly. Just perhaps didn't spot that striker lurking. But a good battle. Gets the ball back, but has given a free hit away in the process. So yeah, good from Imogen there. I like her just calming things down, not taking the quick free hit. They've done that the last couple of free hits and have really just turned the ball over again. So
and finding
that's a good
open
choice.
teammate as well.
Yeah.
And now we're away.
Here we're away, yeah. Good play. So
well done from Helen there to find the foot.
Yeah,
just
right
inside
on the edge of the D. Yeah.
But Anthony, the umpire, was in the right position there to call that, so good call from him. Now let's see what they do here.
Yeah, an important corner. If Vikings can get this one in and then go into the break up, I think they're setting themselves up for a strong fourth quarter where they can close the game out and get themselves 3 points and fourth position. So let's see what they come up with here. Will it be another short one? No, to the battery. Laid off. Plenty of time. Open look. Great save.
Great save. Just rushes the pass there, but great save there. Good
looking
strong.
very solid there in the net. And just a bit dangerous there. So it's going to be just inside.
I feel whoever's next to score the game will increase dramatically in tempo,
Yeah, absolutely.
especially around the time where it's just the last minute of the third quarter going into the fourth. A
Big
good
tackle
battle
there. And an even bigger tackle there. Good strength. And finds the outlet pass. Just bamboozles the defender a little bit, but Czech's able to get back in it. Czech's in front again. Connect with an outlet ball. And just not quite able to find another outlet ball there, but they survive again.
It's good linking play from both teams there to find the attacking player in the circle, but as well, Czechs finding the defensive outlet to get the ball out.
And some pressure here from Czechs. Well done. She's picked her off. 1-on-1 if she can get there in time. And just chips it over her. Brilliant.
Good finish.
With
Saw the goalie going down.
2 seconds remaining. So that's going to be Czechs going into the three-quarter break with a 2-1 lead there. Courtesy of a fantastic little chip over the goalkeeper. Off a nice piece of press work. So we're in for an exciting fourth quarter.
And Czechs will come out with a lot of confidence after that. Now they're up in the game, so we'll see what they do.
Absolutely. And welcome back for the fourth quarter here at the Hockey ACT live streams. We've got Vikings down 1-2 here with just a handful of minutes left to play here, 14 of them. Czechs playing with a lot of energy, looking to perhaps increase their lead to 3-1. Bury Vikings before they can make a comeback.
So, Trinder, if you were the coach of Vikings, what would you be telling the team at the third quarter break there?
I'd be wanting them to keep spreading the ball wide. I think they've had good success in their attack when they've attacked wide, earning some more penalty corners. I'd be hoping that we would have scored a penalty corner by now. But, you know, largely I think there hasn't been a huge issue with the way Vikings have been outletting the ball. They haven't had too much trouble getting the ball past the half line for the most point. So for the most part, it would be stay the course, keep doing what we're doing and don't panic.
Yeah.
But we would need to be finishing a little bit better in the circle. I'd be expecting to see us just kind of present some more wide options, some easier link-ups, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it seems like Czechs are always in front.
Just some mungle in the circle, trying to get in front of your defender.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's been a few contests here and there, but, you know, I think for the most part, Viking strikers have really been happy to kind of lurk around the goal, look for Helen, look for one of the midfielders to kind of set something up for them and play off that, rather than trying to create something for themselves out wide in one of the corners or something like that. And I'd be wanting to see a little bit less of that, while that looks like a good opportunity. And you can't blame her for trying that one on. I think a little bit more constructed play, a little bit more width might serve Vikings a little bit better in their
good kick off
play.
there.
Yeah.
And great tackle.
And really good tackle. Just Czech's defensive work has been really, really strong all game. So constantly in front, constantly making big tackles, and that one's just going to go over the back line. So Vikings are going to keep the ball here. And some press. Yeah. Off the foot there. So now's the sort of time when they've broken the shape to go one of the quicker passes, I reckon. They've sort of been trying that quick ball on against some of the more set-up defences, and that's a great pick-off there. But, oh, yeah, she's able to earn a free hit. So that's a good result there for Czechs. They've managed to consolidate possession up in the front quarter. Just nicked there. Can she keep it? She can. Connects the ball. Out the back. Out to Tucker. And just knocked down the sideline. Very nice construction of play there. Really well done. So a bit of space out here. And not quite able to keep it. Over the top, but picked off, just shorts it. And nice and direct here from Czechs. Coxie. Yeah, it's just come off her stick and into the body there, so good play, but picked off from behind. Well done, but Czechs managed to get it back, but lose it. And
well done. Oh, just can't find a player.
Yeah, and Tucker just too solid there to give that one away, and cops a hit. And gets a free hit for it. Round the back. Not a lot happening on that side, though. They'll come back. In the midfield.
Great movement. In, out, letting them move.
And that trap from Vikings is looking a little bit lethargic now, late in the game. Both teams have been doing a lot of work this game, so it doesn't surprise me too much, but long ball across. Vikings there first. Connects, but loses it. Good running back there from Michaela Patterson. Links. Another ball out wide. And just loses that one over the side. Ten minutes to play, and Czechs are not parking the bus by any means. They're staying up, staying involved, putting some pressure on. And that ball just dribbled over the sideline there. So Czechs keep the possession in the front quarter. Off the foot, but play on. Connects well. Play on.
Good advantage there from Dylan. Now, Czechs got the ball in the pocket. Let's see if they can get it out or if they'll go direct.
They haven't constructed much of a way out of the pocket, though, so they're going to have to try their hand direct, and there's a bit of a battle there. Vikings come up with the goods, and that clearance ball just knocked over the sideline there, unfortunately, so Vikings possession, they'll look to outlet here. And Czechs are staying up. I like this. I like the intent here. If you can get another goal from some good press work like they did the last one, they'll just about ice the game, I think. So I like the intention, staying up there, not parking the bus, not dropping away to a half court or anything like that, and just maintaining the course, putting some pressure on.
Well picked off there from the Vikings player. Can she link? And she can.
And across, square ball. Lovely tackle there. Just expecting that turn back into her, but pass not quite as lovely there, unfortunately. Goes over the side.
I like the stretch from the Vikings strikers, but the Vikings defenders have to make sure to link with the midfield, not to bypass, because Otherwise, it just results in low percentage plays. But I like the
Yeah.
intent of opening up the midfield for the players like Helen here in the centre.
Yeah, it's a little bit one out, even if they're able to sort of connect. So they need to keep building and need to keep using the midfield, connecting, short passes. But I think you're right, putting some options in the circle so that if the opportunity does open up, they can be direct and can find some of those long balls they've been able to throw for the rest of the game. But that one doesn't quite connect. Fortunately, Czechs give it to them.
Wins the free hit. In the
And Czechs in
circle.
front there, but
And it
dangerous
wins the
ball,
PC.
penalty corner.
It'll be interesting what they do here.
Yeah, so I'd like to see them get a shot away. Don't get too fancy. Just put it at the net, get on the rebounds. I think that's the recipe for success here. That's how they scored their one goal. So just out to the trapper, get a quick flick or something on. We can see Helen there. It looks like Imogen's on as well. So both decent drag flicks on them. So I'd like to see one of those two just connect, get the ball at the goal, get on some rebounds. But they go the short one. And the slap just goes wide, misses that runner. So we saw a mirror image of that corner by Czechs earlier. So really not that much different. And the same thing, the ball just going a little bit wide of that defender sliding, attacker sliding in looking for the deflection. So good strength on the ball there. And that ball's just a little far in front.
Czechs wouldn't be too unhappy with that either. Just
play the ball down their end,
That's it.
They scored their second goal from good press work and just, something out of nothing really. So put it up that end, ask the question of the Vikings defenders of, can you outlet as effectively as you did in the first quarter or so? Or are you going to make another mistake that sort of gives us a quality opportunity?
Yep, exactly. And now they've got the ball and they'll just hold it if they don't make any mistakes here.
Yeah, Tucker
Just
just
strong on
nice
the
and
ball.
strong. Good strength there. And just off Helen's leg. So Bree goes across, under
Good
pressure,
press.
bit of a mistrap. And good
press
heads
there.
up play there. And Rach is first to the ball, so that helps Czechs out immensely. Just able to reconnect that ball and keep the pressure, give them some valuable time to reset defensively.
Great touch there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Vikings just looking a little bit long, not willing to throw some short passes and construct some play. Good play from
Great
Gagan.
intercept. Wins the free hit too.
Plenty of space on the far side. And that's where they'll go, but a bit of an unfortunate pass there. Will stifle some of that momentum. And great trap there. Just not quite able to keep the ball though. Breaks the play down. But
They're
good
finding
connection.
an open player. And we've got a breakaway
Numbers.
here. Great goal.
Well played.
Great goal. They've worked it through the midfield. Didn't bypass the midfield.
Yeah, absolutely. And they had a bit of a go at them on the outside. Drew some of Czechs' numbers on the away from the middle, and then are able to just sort of find an easy pass in the midfield, get an elimination, find some more play forward, and really open up that Czechs defense. So for the first time, I think we really saw the Czechs defense looking a bit fragile there, and with sort of a 4-on-2 almost there, it's not unsurprising. So, but Czechs with a counter of their own.
And good jab tackle there, poking on the foot.
Yeah, well done. So
it'll be interesting to see how this last 5 minutes
yeah,
turns
I'd like
out.
to see Vikings just keep the pressure, not to panic, not to sort of take shortcuts or try and score some cheap goals. I want to see them build. I want to see them connect with each other, because that's where their success has really been all game. So good play from Czechs. Just going a bit long, doesn't get onto that. Connect. And just spoiled a little bit, but fortunately, Czechs are just on the end of that as it rolled out. Then I'll have to go back. So a bit of constructed play here for Vikings in the front 30.
4 minutes left in the game. Let's see if they can sneak one in.
Imogen maybe a little bit deep here, but lots of space for her to throw some aggressive passes. That's a nice aggressive pass, but no one on the end of it. However, it is off the sideline, so Vikings will have an opportunity to press right down in the corner here, which could result in a quality opportunity if they can get a turnover. So and they are able to get a turnover, so they'll maintain possession up here. Looking for the go-ahead. Good battle there. Quick free hit taken over the side. Still Vikings ball.
Many Czechs defenders around the ball, not giving many options to the ball carrier.
Yeah, good intent there. And nice touch. Midfield can't quite get it cleanly. There's a contest.
Just outside. Can go direct if they want, but...
And that's just caught something. Yeah, on the way through. So I think that's going to... Yep. I think that's going to be a Vikings free hit. Out here on the short side. Down in the corner. Bit of a battle off the foot. Quick ball. But Czechs there first, as always. Pato carrying with authority. Probably looking for a free hit here now. Or at the very least an opportunity to link up. It's a good ball into space. It's going to slow up, so... And a nice piece of skill there to get out there. Good touch. Good defensive work from Czechs again to come up with the ball. Bit of a cheap turnover. And good touch. Good connection there. Ball's just lost a little bit. It's gone onto a foot.
16. What was good about that last passage of play from Vikings in the attacking half was they were going through the T-spots. So they obviously would have talked about that at the break, and they just couldn't get through, but the idea is good. And they're away here.
Yeah, and I want to see them just try and maintain a bit of this width if they can. I want to see them come wide again. Good questions being asked of the defender there. Ball skill. And it's come off a defender, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be a long corner. But regardless, just walks into the circle.
On the
and off the foot there, not able to come up with something.
We have 57 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, Vikings are going to stay up and press.
Yep, let's see if either team can grab a late goal to get the 3 points.
Yeah, the pressure's certainly on Czechs here the last few minutes. They haven't been able to really successfully get the ball out easily. So, at the same time, Vikings probably not happy with a draw. So, a draw will maintain the placings,
yep.
I believe. That will put them within 1 point of Czechs, but it will not put them ahead into fourth. So, even a draw here will be seen, I think, as a little bit of a missed opportunity for Vikings. So, they go direct. Czechs is first to the ball. They'll have one more chance, probably. And they've gone wide. And it's a great tackle there from Czechs. And 10 more seconds. Just keep that in possession. Keep it nice and strong. Put onto a foot.
Good composure.
That's well played. So a brilliant defensive effort from Czechs there to come up with a point.
Yeah.
A point they, based on the first half performance, probably were not looking to get, as Vikings were all over them. But a couple of crafty goals. Only a handful of opportunities converted, which is nice to see a good conversion rate. So that's it for our first game this evening. And we'll be back shortly with Czechs taking on Wests in the CL1 men.
shit, that's the one.
Thanks, Shannon.
Off the ACT, am I right?
I sent an email that today. I don't want to wait until 3 days later.
About the golf ending.
I want to sit on another person's season and get responses. Thanks, guys.
See you later. Yeah, Mark.
And welcome back to this evening's Hockey ACT live stream here from Canberra. The second game this evening is between Western Districts and Old Canberrans in the CL1 men's competition. For Wests, we have Angus Allen, Dave Atkin, Gary Backus, Adam Baxter, Owen Chivers, Nicholas Christofani Wilkes, Naranjan Gupti, James Jewell, Lachlan Johnson, Brendan Laidley, Jay McDonald, Matt McKenzie, and Luke Sirik.
And for Old Canberrans, we have Dan Borrett, Jack Donovan, Tristan Cairns, Aaron Kershaw, Daniel McPherson, Jed Schofield, Connor Tuddenham, Glenn Turner, George Vahi, Matt Foreman, Dan Conroy, Shay Onitiri, and Smarty, Oscar Smart.
And Hockey ACT would like to thank Transformed, an award-winning education and training organisation, for being the major partner of the live streams for 2022. Your support is greatly appreciated. And the other Hockey ACT live streaming advertising partners are Ioane. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit Ioane Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and Barton Highway. If it's competition golf you're after, Ioane has a variety of membership options available to suit your needs. And for further information on social golf or membership, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit Ioane's website, ioane.com.au. And Energy Space. Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skill development as effective and efficient as possible. Energy Space support teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture of skill development.
And Synergy. Synergy is a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be, so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind of some of Australia's most important projects.
So a big, exciting game here. Two of the top teams in the competition here, sitting in, I believe, second and fourth, respectively. So Czechs in second, Wests in fourth. But by no means will these teams be mismatched. I think we're in for a tight one this evening. With play just about to get underway.
And our umpires for this evening are Dylan Brick on the far side and Anthony Lusham on the near side here. So play just about to get underway here.
And we're off. There's just being called back.
Don't think the clock started in time. Here we go.
There we go. All right. Now we're off and running. So Wes already pushing forward, looking interested in pressing. Great arc there from Nolsey. Just unable to connect though, so it's going to be Matt's ball here on the side. Back to Jay, Jimmy. Roy looking interested in pressing early, but not able to find anything there. Davis with the ball under a bit of pressure. A bit of an overlap here on the far side, but Jimmy's just content to make that check striker work a bit. A good touch there. So quick turnover here.
Connor Tuddenham on the ball. Finds Tristan.
And Tristan just not quite the pass he wanted there, but I don't think that was the pass Owen wanted either. So checks with possession. Around the back. Young Benny Stewart there out on the right, I think.
Good post up there from George.
Yeah, Gary right behind him though, not giving him much room to breathe. Great receive from Tristan there, but he's going to be hard pressed to outpace Matty McKenzie, whose legs are about twice as long as his. And that cross he throws just a little bit dangerous there. So West 16. Good cut-out ball. Darcy on the ball. Long ball down. Connects well with Luke. Back out again. Fair enough. Just a quick in and out there with Owen. And Davis able to pick that ball up. He's under pressure though. Eliminates George. Good wide option, but he goes infield. It's bounced off someone in the middle there, and Darcy's ended up with it. Looking interested. Quick shot there. Good save there. I think that's Alex Jansen there in the net for checks. And a good save and disposal over the sideline.
Good one-time hit there from the West striker. Don't
Yeah.
think they were expecting that one.
Yeah, element of surprise on that one for sure. Owen puts it in, and just not quite touched there in time from Luke. So 16 is the call. I think that's Matty Forman perhaps on the ball, wearing headgear now. Into the middle, picked off. AB gets the shot, and
Good finish.
just a quick shot. Alex maybe not quite set in time and just not quite able to make that save. A nice high shot there, gets into the roof of the net. So West will be stoked with that first 4 minutes, getting a goal on the board, looking like they've had the run of play, so they'll be pleased with that. Really the first sort of circle entry into the into a goal, so pleasing for them. And
Great
Davis
piece from
reads
Davis
him well. But his pass not quite as good as the tackle. Fortunately, Nao on the bounce, able to consolidate possession. Luke's got it. Under a bit of pressure. He'll probably come out here. No. Still under pressure. Good defensive work by Czechs, keeping his head down, not letting him find a pass, and eventually stripping the ball off him. So that's well played. Connor Tuttenham linking well there, but just Jay McDonald's picks one off, eliminates 1, 2, and the cross just off the back of the stick there, I think.
Great build-up, though. That was...
Yeah, very sudden.
Yep.
And they've looked a bit like that through the midfield this year, Wests. They've been quite sudden in their ability to build things through the midfield. You know, Jay, very aggressive, loves to be rolling forward, playing aggressively, but he's often playing that sort of free defender role. So, you know, very aggressive when suddenly that extra number is spilling forward. Bit direct there from Jimmy Jewell. Picked off in combination, Tristan and Nolsey. George in possession. Battles his way through Davis and manages to find a free hit. So Nolsey's got it. Jimmy just not the cleanest overhead trap that he would have liked, but he's able to earn a free hit anyway. So successful defense there. Lots of room out on the left with Darcy if they can find him. But Jimmy's going to go over the top instead. Halpo with a great pick off there. Nolsey on the ball, but not clean possession.
Can he get there? Well done.
He
He's
can.
done well
He's
there.
one of the fastest blokes I know, Nolsey. You wouldn't expect that, but from a defender perhaps. But he's a quick guy, so. And a bit of body there, but free hit's going to go to Wests. And Jay Bizen just rolls back to Jay Mack. Out here to Pikey. Matty McKenzie eliminates in through the middle, but can't find much going after that. Back to Gary. Gaz looks a bit aggressive there, but mistrap by Halpo gives the West boys an opportunity here with a long corner. And good tackle from George there. Matt Stick coming off the ball to throw a cross in there, and great long ball down at the corner there. Davis just lost the handle a bit. Checks. Running that ball out.
And the free hit there.
Yeah. So it's a challenging situation to get themselves out of here, though. They'll go over. And
Wests are pressing very well, though.
They are.
Just pinning them in that corner and just they can't find an option. So They win the free hit here off the overhead.
Yeah, but just not quite set as well as they'd like. Great
He's
skill to
smarty.
escape that tackle there, but unfortunately that bouncing ball is not able to get possession back of. AB with the ball, George putting him under pressure. Goes back to Gaz. Luke and Owen linking well to just throw that ball out, consolidate possession. A little bit of an optimistic ball into Davis there. I don't think he was expecting it, but Nao's managed to keep the ball alive. No, he hasn't. It's just come over the back line there, so. And it's come over the back line off checks, so long corner. Roy looking aggressive to press here, but he's a bit one out. They might just go around him. An interesting touch there. But checks first to the ball, throwing it away a little bit though.
West's ball speed around the back has been excellent. They've not given the check strikers an inch of a chance to make an intercept, but
No, and Roy's been doing some great work up there, and he's a fit bloke, but I wonder if he can continue that for, you know, the next 60 minutes or so, if their ball speed is really good like that. So AB's swing just a little bit dangerous there, I think. And it's going to be Benny on the ball there. Just wise decision, just letting things set in front of him a little bit before he tries to go forward. Nolsey earns a free hit. And just bungled that trap there, Jay McDonald. Luckily his younger brother's there to clean up the scraps. Matty McKenzie rolling forward. Not a lot in front of him. Forces something a little bit. It's a good touch from, I think that's Jay Bizen. He finds himself in the forward line somehow. Getting back to his man now. Just some conservative pressure here from West. I don't think they're, you know, putting all the burners on to put pressure on.
good
And
skills there.
as a
and
result,
great vision across
Benny
the other
just
side.
slips his way through and finds the ball to the far side, but great work from Parker to get across and spoil that one. Meaning that the West defenders just able to set themselves a little bit better. Darcy's able to throw that ball out, but over the sideline, or back line rather. This is going to be a long corner. AB pointing himself out quite a bit here. Oh, Brendan, sorry. James puts the ball in. Pikey's there first to touch it, and Owen's going to clean up the ball, keep it in possession.
Good trap there from Smarty.
Yeah, I think AB tried a bit of deception, dummying over that one, hoping it would hit a foot, but Connor didn't buy it. So it's going to remain a checks ball. They go direct here. Good defensive effort. I think he was looking for a foot on that pass, but unfortunately didn't find it and finds Davis instead. AB with possession. Just recycles here with Owen. Small gain there, but AB spills it over the back, over the sideline. Over the top. Defender's in good position though. George, good skills. A little bit aggressive on that tackle from Gary.
Good circle entry from checks here.
Yeah, really nice, quick get and give there.
Just can't find a result. And Gary's broken his ankles and he's away. Great ball there to Luke. Can he get there?
I don't think he's going to find that in time. Yeah, unfortunately no, but
Good lead there from Luke. Trying
yeah,
to
good aggression. And West just being called out there. I think Jimmy Jewell just not happy with the set there. They called him out. Pressure going to do more harm than good. So now that they're set and rallied, Gus Allen putting some great pressure on there. And able to come up with the goods there. Great press. Yeah, a little bit too much stick in that tackle from Foreman. Owen's got options out on the left. He'll take him. Matty McKenzie with a little show and go, and it's unfortunately turned over. over the top. And Darcy's there. Czechs player can't encroach, so Tristan doing well to stay outside the 5 there and not go in, give away a free hit. And it's unfortunate that he didn't come up with a free hit in the ensuing play. Pretty direct there from Matty McKenzie. But Gus with some great skill to get that ball.
And wins the
Find a
free
free
hit
hit.
just outside. Let's see if West can hold the ball down this third of the pitch and create some pressure. Go direct. Well picked off by George there. Finds the foot. Gets the advantage. Well done.
And Roy's got the ball in open space.
Finds
Good
Tristan.
lead from Tristan.
Unlucky, just a bit
I
late
saw him
there.
indicate there just a little bit, but
Yeah.
that ball's just gone a little bit too far in front of him. So Darcy with some good defensive work to force that ball a bit wider than perhaps it needed to be. George picks that ball off from Jay. Davis can't quite pick it off him.
Good shave from Gary there, just
Yeah.
can't take control of it.
And Davis with a very clean mop-up tackle there. Good outlet to Luke. Gus
Great
Allen,
ball.
open space. Wants to come inside and
Grabs the
just
foot.
a very
Great job.
little searching ball in there. Catches a right foot unattended, so penalty corner.
Who do we have flicking on the top of the batteries here?
So my money would be on Jimmy Jewell. A lot of power, good, quick action. So he's got a couple of pet spots that I might not give away, but I suspect him to be taking this one. However, Nao on the right battery has also got a good flick on him. So we'll be... Certainly both batteries here are an option. I think it's unlikely we see a variation on the first corner. I think
Yep.
both these guys will back themselves in a flick off. So my money would be on Jimmy, who's off the battery on the left-hand side there. And there it is. And just contact there on the line, but
Too much power, as
Yeah.
you said.
exactly right. So just too much power in those big shoulders to allow that ball to be saved. I think that's Roy who was on that post there, just not quite able to keep it in. And a quick restart. So Nolsey links here well with Connor. Gaz with a good tackle but can't dispossess. Jay can knock it over the sideline though. Umpire just asking for George, I think, to play that one from the line. Here to Connor Tottenham.
Great skills,
In a
turns them
battle,
inside
yeah.
out.
Just all over the place with Jay there. And yeah, I think that's a fair call. I think Jay got tangled up a little bit,
Yep.
committed to the ground and took the player with him. So
Good call there from Dylan Brick. And good skill there from Tutters to turn him inside out there.
yeah,
Like,
exactly right. And he sort of had him misfooted from the speed of the play. I think West maybe not suspecting that they would attack so quickly and with such intensity, but able to turn Jay inside out and then force him to make an error. So
Now their main drag flicker, Glenn Turner, isn't playing today, so we'll see what they have.
yeah, it's a bit
Store.
bare bones up the top actually. Only 4 guys on the edge of the circle, so Czechs are going to want to hope that they put the direct shot in.
Great
And it's a
flick.
quality shot.
Great
but
save.
Strong save from Lackey, just repels that one over the sideline. And Tristan crosses that one. Not dangerous, but no one to connect. So it's going to be Gary's ball down here deep in the pocket. Czechs getting numbers across quickly. George not able to hold that trap. Matty McKenzie with the ball. Links with Luke. Pounds it across the face. I think a bit of a blind one there because
The time's
immediately
running out.
snapped up.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But,
A very successful first quarter from Wests.
yep.
So 2 goals, they'll be happy with that.
1 PC, 1 goal, so
Yeah, so
good
good conversion rate.
Yep.
Czechs, on the other hand, have had some good attack, but maybe not coming out with as many shots as they'd like. So we'll be back shortly. And we're back here in Lynham with Wests versus Czechs in the CL1 men's competition. Quick overhead from Roy there, just snapped up quickly by Matty McKenzie, but Western not able to keep possession of the ball. But it's a little bit back and forth. Davis out here to the left. Carey searching, finds Jimmy Jewell, so possession consolidated here. Big overhead to Darcy, and the strikers just come within 5 there before he's been able to control the ball, so free hit Wests.
Space in the midfield, just can't connect with his striker there.
A little bit of body there, I think, from seen by the umpire, just spoiling that trap from Brendan, so making sure that it's kept clean out here. Cheeky overhead on the short side. Oh, and that squeaked through somehow.
Great goal.
And AB, cool, calm and collected there, just pushes that ball cleanly into that bottom corner. So very unfortunate. Czechs just caught sleeping perhaps. That cross, no one able to get onto it, spoil it, and connects with AB. So 3-0 lead.
I'm not sure what happened there, if there was just no one...
Yeah, it looked like,
or...
a couple of missed traps. I think they were on the right lines, but just not able to contact that ball. So it was a good, speedy cross. Yeah, so just caught them a bit unawares. Perhaps that's probably the first time that West have been really direct in their attacking opportunity too. So I don't think we've really seen lots of long balls or crosses or anything like that from them so far. So perhaps Czechs expecting something a little bit more skillful around the corners of the circle or something like that, and not quite prepared.
Good running there from Smarty, and he's rewarded with... unlucky.
No, not quite. Just a little bit of blue there showing between the ball and good setup, but that ball just a little bit ambitious. Jay puts it a little bit off the turf, and Owen's not quite able to hold it. And Tristan able to sneak his way around Matty McKenzie. Links up well.
Connor Tuddenham on the ball. Skills.
Flashy skills.
Great goal.
Yeah, fantastic. Really well done.
Great skill play there.
So that gives Czechs a fighting chance of making a comeback here. Very flashy skills. Just back, forth, back, forth.
Good strength on the ball there as well to not get tackled those 4 or 5
exactly.
defenders.
And I don't think the defenders nor the goalkeeper knew exactly when one of those drags would end in a shot. So I think it caught him a bit unawares, and a bit wrong-footed, perhaps unlucky. So Really nice goal there. Jay under a bit of pressure. Carries the ball forward. Brilliant
Great lead.
ball forward to Nao. And not the greatest ball to Luke. Came sort of to his left foot.
Had to
Made it
rush
feel
the
like he
shot,
had to rush
yeah.
it, yeah. Probably had a bit more time than that, I reckon. Especially a strong receiver like Luke. He probably could have trapped that one and weathered a tackle and earned a PC or something like that. But perhaps thought he could catch Alex Jansen off his guard again. Halpo with a good ball out here. Down to Tristan. Pikey battling with him. Puts in a cross, but Pikey's able to get a stick to it.
Just
And
touches his foot there, so
J-Mac's able to clean up the scraps there, so 16. Some space being created here on the interchange. So Jay Bisson has just snuck up forward rather than going back into his defensive midfield responsibilities. Long ball down the left, cut off easily. And ball out into the open. Matty Foreman under a bit of pressure though now. Drops it back. Comes outside again. And that ball just over the sideline. Darcy into Davis. Davis searches, looking under a bit of pressure now. Not able to squeak out of
good
it.
gang tackling there from Czechs,
Yeah, and
just to isolate him and not give him any options.
yeah, exactly. And you know, I think that's probably one of the few ways they're going to be able to get the ball off Davis.
Yeah,
Excellent skills on him. Really good understanding of where he needs to go, what avenues there are available. So 2 or more sticks is probably the requirement to take the ball off him, and that was well done. So checks with the ball just on the edge, takes it quickly, but just gone begging a little bit. I don't think Connor Tottenham expected that ball back quite so fast. J-Mac over the top. Benny Stewart moving forward to trap it, but not able to get it cleanly, so it's going to be free hit from Darcy. Into Davis. Out again.
Czechs trying to pin them on this
Yeah.
side here.
And really strong work by Roy to provide that option, but Gary just too good through the middle there. He needs to offload now. He's under pressure, but he's
Great
able to free
receive.
hit. Really well done. Goes direct off the defender there, so it's going to be a long corner, but I like that. Just a little bit of something out of nothing there. So
was a good
quick
strong-
eliminations
yeah.
through the middle.
Yeah, and the good open receive on that pass as well to open the field up for him.
Yeah. Great ball movement. Matty's gotten George a few times with that inside move there. Met a bit more resistance that time because I think George was expecting it a bit more, but Matty's able to maintain possession and go back out again. So, and Pikey just misses that trap, unfortunately. So, sideline ball. Over the top. Jimmy Jewell snatches that. Tries to go direct. Roy's able to pick him off. So, Foreman consolidates pressure back to Nolsey. Nolsey moving forward under a bit of pressure. Davis makes a tackle, but there's not a foul there. There's no foul. It's play on. Ball forward. Pikey picked off. Really nice pick off, but picks off
cover defense
one of his
there.
own.
Yep.
So probably saves a goal there, I
Yep,
think.
I reckon.
And he's managed to keep possession. I don't know if that was the best idea from Jay there, because Czechs now have the ball in a sort of extended scenario. Not
No.
dangerous. Oh,
No,
is
it's-
dangerous,
yep.
yes. So penalty corner for Czechs. Perhaps not the greatest decision to keep that ball in. I think
Nah, I reckon.
I would have rather
Yeah.
Czechs take a free hit from there if I was a defender.
Yep.
But heat of the moment, you want to keep that ball in, you want to play hockey, so Czechs will get an opportunity here.
Let's see if they go for the same PC tactic they did last time, which it looks like they are.
Yeah, so a couple guys out on the 25, but still that sort of bare bones of 4 around the edge. So if
Lay off
anything
either
other than
side,
the direct
yeah.
shot goes in, the numbers are much more in the defensive favour than normal. But George has joined to make it 5, so straight into the runner. Advantage played, and Tristan just sprays that one wide, so let's play on.
Good quick shot from him though, under pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Just picks up that ball off the runner. So I think that's off the glove. I think West's thought maybe high and dangerous, but played on. Of course, it depends on the distance between the shooter and the runner at the point of contact. So very hard to judge sometimes. Jay just doesn't connect fully with that overhead. It's going to be a turnover in the second line there. Connor Tuddenham rolling forward with it. Searching for George, who keeps the ball alive, but Jay picks it off. And Brendan Laidley able to win a penalty, a free hit on the side there. So Pikey takes it quickly, goes into Owen. Owen rolls it back out. Jimmy Jewell. Matty McKenzie.
Good reach from him as always.
Yeah, but not the greatest ball down the line
No.
there. Bit of a speculator. I think he backed Nao to win the contest there, but couldn't find it. But fortunately, Knowlesy gives them the ball anyway, so... Owen, great trap. Well done. That's a good
That's a
play
great
there,
goal.
great combination. So I think directly off Brendan Laidley there is the goal scorer. I don't think that was tapped in by AB, but I think it came off the goalkeeper. But
Again, a really
brilliant
good
trap there.
Yeah, really good, strong receive there to open up the space and get his eyes up early, which they've done a number of times and gained an advantage from, which is always good.
So, quick restart from Czechs here. They like that aggressive restart, but Connor Tuddenham's not able to keep that ball. So, Darcy McDonald on the ball, looking for a quick play across. Finds Jimmy Jewell. A 4-1 lead is not insurmountable, especially given how quickly we've seen Czechs able to manufacture some goals and some scoring opportunities. So, still right in this. A lot of shoulder there. Davis does well to, I think, sell that as a little bit harder than it was, which is a bit of a talent of his. But it comes from years of experience of being bashed off the ball, because that's the only way teams can get it off him. So he knows how to get a free hit in that regard. Darcy just not a lot of good options rolling forward. Goes out to Gaz. Gets it back. West midfield is just not really embedding themselves in the shape. I think West are just willing to kind of... Yeah,
Well
great.
picked off.
Really well played by Foreman there, just picking his moment to come forward out of the midfield and put some pressure on Matty McKenzie. And gets his team a free hit out here on the side.
He's smarty on the ball.
Yeah, but Jimmy Jewell in great position to just close him down there. Gives away a long corner, but better than the alternative, so I think they're happy with that. Tuddenham. But Jimmy Jewell is first to the ball. Laidley with a nice heads-up play out to Gaz there. Gaz goes over. Alpo asks to make a difficult trap there and does. Some pressure from behind, but he escapes it. Finds the cross ball. And just sold him there, I think Benny did, with the slow one. Gets it to play into his foot.
The West defence is really controlling the options for checks off that free hit.
Yeah,
going
absolutely.
where they want it to go. So it's
Yeah,
good pressing.
the press has been quite successful, I think, so far this game from West, to just not always to produce turnovers, and sometimes, you know, Czechs are squeaking through and creating play for themselves down the other end, but I think it's always controlled. I think West are able to kind of allow Czechs to do what West are willing to let them do, you know. I think they're exerting pressure on stuff that they're not willing to give away, like easy balls into the midfield and that sort of thing. And they are willing to just hold off and be sensible and not give away too much when the ball's going down the line and stuff like that. So another overhead. Bungled the trap though. And it's going to be a free hit back there. Just where that trap was mistrapped. Perhaps for back of the stick. Or no, for not 5 on the second trap at the overhead. So Gary on the ball. two high strikers here from Czechs, just kind of preventing West from being able to easily outlet the ball, because their back two need to sort of mark players rather than set themselves up defensively. Here's
Really good pick off there from that Czechs player.
Connor Whitaker, I think. No? No. He's probably in the gym. Good set from West here, just willing to wait for a mistake to come. And there it is. It's just a little bit short of George, so Darcy, free hit. He's got Gary on. Plenty of time around the back here. Quite an aggressive set here. That's West left half, currently sort of near that half line. Out there on the sideline, far sideline. Davis with the ball. Gutsy move from Matty Foreman there, but able to come up with a good turnover as a result. So, Matty McKenzie.
Great skills again from Connor there.
Yeah, he's slippery. But
Just missed
Jay
the
reads his
ball.
pass well. Plenty of time out here for Owen. Not a lot happening forward, though. He's got Davis back in the middle, but can't find it early enough. The gap closes. Jay. Goes a bit long. It's been nicked, so Nolsey will have to play this. And Matty picks him off. A lovely
3 on
just
1 in
little
the
touch
circle
there.
here.
And
Just can't find
that
his.
opportunity just goes begging a little bit. Luke puts that a bit behind the player, so
We've got a green card
green
here.
card. Looks like that's for Matty McKenzie, I think. Yep, so he'll have a short rest. And AB's moved back into the back route to cover him, so
Let's see if Czechs can do something with the numbers advantage for the next 2 minutes here.
yep, and AB calling for a sub too, so he's drifted in the backfield for now, but he might be gassed, so we'll see how much value he brings. Enough there to make that intercept and create a turnover. So Gary's a bit one out here. I'd like to see him earn a free hit or something like that, but he might back himself. He does. It's been nicked by the trailing Czechs defender there, so still West ball. I'd like to see him just slow it up here, relax. They're a
Take the
man
time off the
down,
clock.
but they do back themselves, so yeah. Fortunately, the clock runs out
Yep.
there.
And that's the end of the first half here. So
Very successful half from West.
from West, they've been very clinical in the circle. So it'll be good to see what they can come out with in the second half.
And we'll see you then. Asking a bit of a question there, Jay, of Dan Conroy.
Good receive.
And really nice reception from Brendo. That's his
Just can't,
second really good trap of the game.
just can't control it in that back stick trap. Bit of an optimistic ball through the midfield there, but picked off by Gary.
Yeah, finds Jay again. Good aggressive position. Owen, defender in good space, forces him to throw that ball just a little bit far out for Luke, so 16 with checks. Oscar Smart's in a bit of space here. He's asked for it, he's gotten it. Davis has done well to get across and close him down, but he's still been able to get that ball open.
Good speed from him to create the space,
Davis,
but just gets...
great back tackle there too.
Yep.
So consolidated turnover here with West. Matty McKenzie finds Davis. Davis out to Owen. Slipped down the line through a gap, and Gus Allen's waiting there. Alex Jansen has had to come out, and Gus just well closed down there by the Czechs defender. I think that was Halpo there.
He had help coming there, but I think it's just a bit late with the couple covering defenders coming back with him.
Yeah, I think as a bit of a symptom of that longer ball squeaking through the structure, I think the other strikers weren't quite in position to help him, so did their best to get there in time, but the defenders there first. So, and that one goes begging too. Another mistrap from Lukey. So 16 again for Czechs. But West look like they've set themselves a little bit higher this quarter and looking pretty. That is a great receive, but he can't keep it in. That's unfortunate. Owen finding plenty of room in that midfield.
Great ball from
Another
Jay
ball
there.
through. Really nice connection. Davis pulls it up, finds it. Great ball
save.
across. Well done by Jansen to smother that one. But West have still got possession down in the T-spot there. And that one's just gone over the back
Gone
line.
out. That's great ball movement, great build-up play from West there, from going to the top, from the top through to the T-spot. It's good play, good linkage.
Asking a very challenging question of Jansen to come off the line and make that save there. If he hadn't have made that move, then certainly a goal.
Yep.
But very dangerous move to make as well. He's really vacating the goal. So if that West striker's sort of shows that ball, hesitates, and then puts it at the goal, he's really not in a position to make a save anymore. So gutsy, and we'll see if he actually gets punished on a similar situation later. If West have now seen that he's willing to do that, they'll sort of throw a dummy and shoot direct. So
Davis with it in the corner here, trying to find a way out, or a free hit.
And Matty Foreman able to take the ball off him. No, other way. Davis keeps it.
Finds Luke on the T-spot, great skills there.
Sneaks his way through. Lost his footing a little bit.
Just outside.
Just
with
outside.
The free hit.
So I'd like to see Davis kind of reset this a bit. Kaz does reset it. So good choices there, I think. And
Great ball.
brilliant
Flicks the
ball from
needle
Matty
from Matty.
McKenzie.
Finds the T-spot.
And
Unlucky.
really good build up there. Great play finding Brendan Laidley for an open look there. But not as open as he would have liked. So I think Benny Stewart able to get a stick in there and just spoil the shot enough that it goes over the back line. Contests. Lost stick. Don't think Wests agree with that call, but that's too bad. Nosey just shorts that overhead, and although Gary's not able to get it, Matty McKenzie is, so they find Davis. West still attacking. Feels like they've been in possession for quite a while now.
And they've been doing that by just holding the ball and sustaining pressure. Not making many mistakes, just trying to find an opening, not forcing anything through the middle. Or
Yeah, taking really good opportunities and good choices with the ball. So they're not really forcing much. They're not attempting options that are a low percentage or anything like that. So everything's kind of quite clear-cut. I think everyone on the West team is on the same page when they play like this. They all know their role. They all know what they need to be doing when they're playing like this. So
yep.
big fan of it. They're looking quite good. High set here from West.
That's-
Pointed
that's-
out a bit.
That's not biased at all, is it, Trinder?
No, not at all.
But I do have to agree their ball movement is very slick, and they have to be on the same page if that's the case. So they're working well together.
Yeah. So ball out here to right half. Bit of a dummy. He doesn't have much going for him. He kind of needs a ball out. Yep. Finds it. Pikey throws that one in front of Matty McKenzie. Wants him to go forward, but Matty's lurking a bit shallow there. Perhaps wanting to kind of draw some of these Czech strikers out of their shape a bit, but that's a pretty cheap ball to give up. As is that. AB, Nosey weathers the tackle, under a lot of pressure. And Matty comes up
Great
with it,
ball.
finds the help side to Luke. Probably just needs to hold this
Which he does.
and wait for some numbers to arrive forward, which they do. So, very good.
We've got numbers down his
Out
left
here.
side. Going back.
So he's got a guy coming, but nope. Tristan's not able to find it. He was just lurking back there. I wasn't sure if he was gassed or not, but looks like he wasn't. He was just lurking back there waiting for something. Fortunately, Luke's mistrap gets cleaned up by Nao, who finds it back into him, but checks it there first. Not for long, though.
West ball just outside the 25.
Crafty touch from Owen, but James, I think, is
Smarty on
there
the ball.
a little bit early to make that tackle, so blast it out, but not a clean reception. And it's going to be Czech's ball further back than that, so West have got a little bit of time to set themselves while that ball gets sorted. Another aggressive set, kind of forcing West Czechs to go over there. And Jay picks it off easily, finds a foot. Help side's on here. Davis is there, picks it up.
They've got numbers on the left here if they can find him.
No one around for those feet from Pikey. Not really close enough that he gained an advantage from them, so
Good receive from Davis in the midfield there.
Matty, just a good intention there,
Yeah.
cutting in and being aggressive there, but just releasing the pass a bit early. A bit late, sorry.
There's some body in that tackle.
Yeah, I think the umpires will have their eyes on Tristan. That's been
A couple of times, yeah.
not the first time he's done that sort of thing, so he might be in for a break shortly unless he cleans it up. Just watches his body contacting his tackle.
Great
And
skill there from Jay.
really
I think.
nice.
Yeah.
saw him coming out of the corner of his eye and just dodged around him, so good heads-up play. Smarty in a battle.
Good
Sneaks
composure.
out with it. Well done.
Still going.
Doesn't sneak past those two, though. Davis picks him off. Owen on the overlap. One-on-one out here, Nao. And a
Just
good
hits his
free hit
foot.
against Halpo there.
Yeah.
Over the top. Darcy's in good position, good aggressive position. Doesn't find anything, though. The leads are a little bit late and
Bit shallow, I think. They weren't
shallow too,
yeah.
so he does the right thing, just recycles this ball. I think he wants his older brother to be going to the far side here, but he's going to end up with the ball in the corner. And picked off there by Czechs. Good battle, and it's going to be a free hit there. So I think the help side needs to be utilised a little bit more by Wests.
Ooh, let's hit him on the head there.
It has.
Bit of a falcon.
So that one's been called up. I think he did gain a bit of advantage from that ball dropping away from him after the mistrap rather than towards the Czechs player. So rewarded with a free hit. Halpo down here in the corner, but can't connect.
Jay was questioning that call, but he did play it off the body, so
Yeah, it's certainly off his body, and I think any time it hits your body and it doesn't get called, you should probably just take it as it is.
yeah. Just a bit too much on that pass, but good vision to try and link with his leading striker there.
Yeah, 2 minutes left in this quarter. West probably with a run of play, but a little bit more end-to-end than normal. Czechs have probably just struggled to link with their front group, I think, this quarter, and that's been the difference. But neither team really with great opportunities this quarter so far. Both teams defending very well.
There's a load of space in this midfield for Czechs. They just can't find it because of West press. They're just
Yeah, it's
pushing
high and
them over that
aggressive
one
and,
side,
and
yeah.
kind of forcing the Czechs midfielders to play really close to their back group. So, they almost need to back off them and maybe go over the side or go around the sides, go over the top, something like that. Good pressure there from Brendan Laley, but James doesn't bite. It's off Parky's foot. Tottenham's got some open space in front of him. He's going to take it. And that one just goes a little far in front of Roy, so... No, it's been touched by West, so... And umpire just not happy with where that was taken, so it was taken inside. Needed to be taken outside.
the first time really this quarter Czechs have had front half possession of the ball. Great tackle there.
Yeah, really big tackle. Smarty. But Matty McKenzie's there in front first. Takes a quick free hit. Gary stops. Two guys within 5 there. So West's asking for a penalty, but it's just going to be a free hit on the side there. Bit of a wild swing from Matty McKenzie. He's got a big reach, but not always the most controlled at the edge of it. Smarty tries to go through, but Jay's down low, picks him off. Owen picks him off. Bit of confusion as to where this free hit's supposed to be taken, but they've sorted it out. Tottenham confusing just about everyone, including his own player. And Nao's the one with the ball.
Great
Picked
clean-up
off
tackle.
by Benny Stewart. Well done. And ball just a little bit rushed there, but with the clock situation,
Fair enough.
completely excusable. So 4-1 is still the scoreline as it was at half-time. So a quieter quarter there, not many goals scored. But West's still probably pretty happy with that quarter, I think.
Welcome back to the Lynham Hockey Centre in Canberra, where it is 4-1 to West going into the fourth quarter.
And not a lot of time left to play for Czechs. They've really struggled to consistently attack the circle and to create good opportunities. So if they're going to manage to jag some points from this game, they need to make their move soon. So Matty McKenzie connects well down the corner there with Luke.
Wins the free hit. Let's see if they can get a circle penetration with this move.
Good ball there, but Owen just not quite able to keep hold of it. Tristan throws that one awry. Gary with the ball. Darcy's got a lot of room over there on the right.
They
They'll
find him. Great receive from that leading striker.
Yeah, Brendan with another good receive there, and strong tackling here. Takes the ball, but ball just knocked over the back line there, and it's off the back of his stick, so it's going to be a 16. Throws that one just a little bit behind Benny. Benny throws it long, picks up Matty McKenzie. Darcy to Owen. Owen finds Luke. Not a heap happening in front of him. Czechs marking well through the midfield there, preventing a quick midfield transition or something like that. So AB not able to hold that trap. Finds Roy.
Good 1-2 there. And that should be their free hit, which it is.
Yeah. So Jimmy wasn't going to let him pass cleanly there, I don't think. And, not quite able to get the ball, but didn't let him through either. And that was a bit of an on-your-nose moment there too, but difficult angle to see that ball in enough time from Tristan there on the left post to get down early and hard enough. Cheeky one from Gaz, just lets that one go straight off Smarty's foot. Jimmy over the top, long
Great
ball. Really nice.
We've got a 2-on-5 or 6 in the circle here. Can he find Luke? He can find a foot.
And
He's given it the advantage.
not a lot of advantage there.
He has had the shot, but I
from
mean,
Muneo is a little bit wild there. I don't think that was the best choice to take that one necessarily.
even if he just took a touch and then had a shot instead of the one time.
Yeah. But another one goes begging there. Could have very easily been a 5-1 there for Wests for some good build-up play. So slow free hit. Darcy's on it. Just goes back. Just willing to build some play. Take a bit of time off the clock. A little bit too cheeky from Gary there, I think, that touch. Nao not able to get the ball off him, but doesn't let him through either. Alpo might have to go over here. Looks like it will. Jimmy's there first. Plenty of room on the help side here quickly. Been really impressed with Jimmy Jewell so far this game. Lots of really nice construction of play, and that overhead before, a lot of distance on a very shallow angle, which you don't always get to see. A big unit but like him is able to throw that ball a far distance without it being too loopy. And because it's so shallow, I think that's why Owen was able to get such a dangerous overlap.
Yep.
The hang time on it would have given the defenders a bit more time to adjust for many other big overheads in the competition. Just constructing. Roy
Nearly gets a stick to that one.
Yeah, just he's always keen. He's looking dangerous up there, just providing some pressure. But the West guys are just
Good linking
composed
post.
enough.
Davis and Gary there, who runs it through the T-spot. Can link with Luke, and he wins the PC. So
Yeah, well done. So a little bit wild tackling down there, I think, in that corner from perhaps Tottenham or Smart. Leads to a penalty corner from Wests. So Jimmy Jewell on the field. Wests are 1 from 1 from penalty corners, so they probably would have liked to have had more penalty corners
I
this
reckon
game,
they would have
I think.
talked about that at the break, is trying to get some results in the circle when they've penetrated. But
They've certainly had the runner play and plenty of circle penetrations. They probably should be at more than just the one penalty corner so far. And especially if you're scoring one
Only
from
one from
one,
one.
you'd really
Yeah.
want to be, getting in there, forcing the Czechs players to really prevent you from getting a penalty corner.
Which then opens things up in the circle. So,
Yeah, exactly right.
so we'll see what they do here. I reckon they'll go back to what they did in the first one, back to Jimmy Jewell.
Yeah, I think
first
Jimmy
battery.
is a good option here. And they've gone the Fletch, but it's been spoiled just by the headman there from Czechs. So good penalty corner defence. Well played by Nao to just spoil that one. Trap from Luke's not clean. And Czechs are the first to the ball there as a result, so great running. Very dangerous pass, but Tristan's not able to keep it under control, and Lackey's able to just bat that one over the sideline, give the defenders enough time to reset the shape here, get back on their players, take a breath. But Czechs looking dangerous.
Especially on that fast break. Let's see what good skills from Connor again. See if he can link with his teammates.
Yeah, he's able to just sneak through some gaps that you wouldn't expect necessarily, so quite a dangerous player he is. Davis not able to get clean possession. Darcy able to spoil that one over the back line there. Just gets his stick to the shot.
It's a good ball in from Smarty, nice and hard flat tomahawk. But just can't. Oh, long corner once again. Oh, 16. 16 from the umpire there.
Yeah, Jimmy looking like he might go over the top again here. Yeah, he will. Finds Gaz. Lots of room out here on the left, but he doesn't need to go forward. In fact, Matty Foreman expects him to go forward and picks him off, so well played. But
Just rushes the pass there down the left foot of the defender.
they really are struggling to find that front group from Czechs. There's been a lot of really nice play from Czechs building things forward or being direct and exploiting some structural weaknesses from West, and they're just not quite able to connect with their strikers. Maybe not on the same page, or just some good defensive work from West, probably a combination, but they need to sort that out soon. And time's quickly ticking away for their potential comeback. And
Nothing really going on there for the Czechs front line. They just can't seem to link with their back
sort
group.
of
But
waiting. They've been doing a lot of really hard press work this
Yeah.
game, and I think it's starting to show in their legs, and
yeah,
just not quite able to present some of the options that their back group and midfield need them to get out cleanly. So would like to see Czechs build things a little bit more,
Use
find
the
parts of the
midfield a bit
midfield,
more.
but obviously very challenging given the sort of quality of West midfield and the experience they've got there. So well played by Nao to just get that at the net, ask him to make a save. And a bit of a clearance ball.
the old hit to the creek.
Yeah. Just
Set
give him
up.
enough room to breathe and
Set up again. Yep, get some air into
take
the
a
lungs.
second, and he'll sit at 60 here and just wait. It's probably a good choice. Plenty of time.
Good movement there from Jay up the line.
Yeah, good aggressive movement. I think West probably could have waited though. I think,
Yeah.
with a 4-1 lead,
No need to rush things.
you really can sort of make Czechs come and get you before you have to do anything, so if they're holding that half court. But perhaps knowing that lead is pretty secure, they're willing to test out a bit more attacking patterns and have a bit more of a go. So good defensive work there. But good choices from Czechs to just keep recycling that ball, except great tackle. Laidley running the ball, strength. Earns a penalty corner. No, earns just a regular penalty there on the 5 to Davis. Sells him on the left and goes again right. He'll have a shot himself.
Just wide. Oh, a touch off the defender there. So
Yeah.
the space just opened up for him on the 45 there, so it's good to back himself and have a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And just showing that danger around from the midfield, you know, that ability to shoot directly in the midfield gives those strikers just a little bit more room, as their defenders kind of need to be wary of that and need to step up faster and prevent Davis from getting an open look like that next time. So perhaps next time Davis gets that situation, he'll be able to find, yeah, looks like Jay might be having a rest here. Yep. Just a bit of aggression in that tackle there that was not needed. And collected a bit more stick than ball, so...
Checks, yeah, they went early there. He called time and they went before he blew time back on, but...
Bit of a shame. It looked like everyone kind of mistrapped the ball anyway, so it's probably a blessing in disguise, but... And well picked off there. Oscar Smart, I think that is. Just able to maintain possession for Checks. Goes direct. Touched by Jimmy Jewell over the near back line.
And a PC. Not sure what that's for, but...
I think just a bit of a stick check there on the reception.
Bit of a sneaky play through the top of the circle there from Oscar, finding one of his posting up strikers, but it has worked out. So we'll see what they have here if they're going with the same setup as they did in the first half, but it looks like they've got more options.
West's not super happy with that one, a little bit soft. So they'll be determined to defend here well. Looks like Roy's on the battery. He's got a good shot on him, but wouldn't be shocked to see a variation here. And that was a fantastic shot.
Keeper offset to the left, and it's just gone straight over the postie, so...
Yeah, very challenging save to ask the postie to make there, so very quality, high quality shot there. Through the line of the first runner, really. So, really nice quick push out. And first runner not able to close it down, so really good open look, and that's 4-2 with 4 minutes remaining. So, West will need to dig deep and either begin to run some clock out a little bit more or put a nail in the coffin. So,
especially with a player off for another couple of minutes with the green card.
Darcy doing well to just close Roy down, not give him any options to go forward.
West with numbers around the ball here, just trying to gain tackle. Checks with many numbers on the left here if they can find it.
Yeah, and quite a few numbers spilling forward too, throwing a bit of mayhem in there. We had a midfielder slip the line there, and the West defenders starting to get a bit urgent in their communication to get a guy on that player. So I like it. I like seeing a little bit more of that aggression, and as Checks are chasing the win, I think we'll see a bit more of that. The players slipping some lines, being a bit more aggressive. But as a result, we might see West punish them at the other end. If, you know, one too many defenders moves forward into the midfield or vice versa, midfielders moving forward to strikers, we might be seeing some quick counter-attacks ending some good results. So West just squeaking a few extra seconds off the clock there. Jimmy just calmly walking up to the free hit, gives it to Gary. Gary over the top. Mayo probably just wants to trap this one and
just keeps it in.
Keep it alive, just wait for some help to arrive. Great skills.
Finds Davis.
Sneaks one in. Great save.
Matty McKenzie's found himself in the attacking circle.
And that's
a PC.
Good heads-up play from Matty there, I think. You know, he could have taken one of those half volleys like we saw earlier from Nao, but traps it, controls it, recognises the game state. You know, do we need to score a specky and make it 5-2? Not really. Do we need to run a bit of time off the clock, get a bit of bit of fresh air in our lungs from having a chat about our penalty corner, and then get a really great open look with Jimmy?
That's what I was going to say.
Probably a better decision.
Backed his drag flicker more than himself, but I mean,
he would have hit the post.
Yeah.
Jimmy and Nao both on the batteries again. See if they variation this time again, or if they just slam a direct one in. It's going to be neither, because there's a slight mistrap, and that's well played by the postie. And well played again by the postie. So long corner, good defense from Czechs. Desperate.
Let's see if they can just run
Short
some
side here's on.
seconds off the clock here. They get the free here. Let's see if they play quickly, which
Yeah,
they
they're
do.
not in a rush.
Yeah.
It looks like there is a high striker up there, so just off the camera on your right, you'll be able to see Tristan Kearns way past the halfway line, hoping for a quick, cheap 4-3, but he may not find it. Good defense again. Mayo, ball down in the corner. Davis under a bit of pressure, but sneaks out of it. Matty McKenzie, short one across, finds Jay McDonald, who's back on from the green card, but throws that one just a little bit wider.
Long corner though,
He would have
gets
liked.
a
Yeah,
touch.
snicked by Tottenham. And Nolsey with the slap shot finds Tristan. So
Great overhead
really
there.
big ball there.
Can you find Tristan?
And finds Tristan, but he just can't get it at the net. It's unfortunate.
That was good link-up play from them. Just
A really nice overhead to find the
Yeah.
help side quickly there and be aggressive on it. So really big fan of that ball. But West here, I think, just content to maintain some possession there. Maybe not. Matty McKenzie traps that one over the side. Really just one more tackle will give them the win here. So free hit down to the corner. And that's
They
come
win a
off a
piece
foot
there.
there.
with 17 seconds remaining, can Czechs make it 4-3?
Yeah, pretty much anything other than a direct goal here will end the game. So,
Yep.
and even a goal be asking quite a lot of the last 15 seconds or so, but we'll see. If it's anything like Roy's last strike, we'll be back to 4-3 here shortly. So just about unsavable, that last one. I think we do have Jay McDonald back on here, who typically runs first and does quite a good job of it. So
We might be looking at a right side deflection with that postie. Oh, straight shot. And another one.
Absolute scorcher into the net there, this time on the other side. So Lucky not able to get hold of that one either. But unfortunately, too little too late from Czechs, and West are able to take the win 4-3. So fantastic effort from both teams here with a nice close game by the end of it. Very end-to-end, back and forth, but a brilliant game.
Czechs will be happy with that scoreline, considering it was 4-1 at half time. So
Yeah, absolutely. A good second half fight back. So great for the West boys as well to pick up 3 points and to move up in the ladder. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. And this has been the Hockey ACT live streams coming to you from Canberra. And we will see you next time.
You got the chockies. I'll give you the 35 seconds.